Hi, welcome to our monthly coffee brewing guide. Today we're gonna brew a new coffee which is Burtukaana Danche, a natural coffee from Ethiopia. So let's get started. Brew with our favorite brewing device, origami dripper, paired with Kalita 185 filter paper. Today we use 16 grams of coffee, grind with 30 clicks on our Comandante grinder. And today brewings will be using 16 grams of coffee to 240 grams of water at 93 to 94 Celsius. So our pouring today is quite simple, separate into 4 pours and 30 grams in between the pours. So let's get started. Level up our coffee bed to create more consistency and pour gender evenly from middle to outside of the coffee surface for 40 grams of water, blooms for 30 seconds. So the next will be 30 seconds. This time, we're gonna aim to targets of 120 grams of water. As you can see, higher of the water pour rate, higher from here, but remain the same slow and gentle agitations to 120 grams of water. You can start smelling kind of grapes-like aroma from this coffee already. So now 1 minute, we pour to 180. This time, we're gonna try to push all the surface coffee, floating on the surface one, to the bottoms. Because those floating ones is because it's quite light and more air trapped in the coarser grind size. So we just try to push everything down and let it drip under 1 minute 30 seconds. Then we pour to 240 grams of water. This time, with the same amount of pouring rate but lower the water height. So for natural Ethiopia, especially like this Burtukaana Danche, the flow rate at the end of third to fourth pour, they are quite slow down. So the reason why also we reduce the time, because usually we use 45 seconds in between times. So also we reduce the time to 30 seconds, means that we have lesser agitation time, lesser contact time during our pouring. Then let it stay immersion methods at the end of the brewing. That will help to create more clean cup and also higher extraction during the drag downs from the dripper. So like for these periods, because they start to slow down the dripping, so if we still giving more water agitation during this moment, it will create a lot more astringency, bitterness, at the same time it create a lot dirty mouthfeel, which is the reduce the tasting experience, also the flavor. So we make all our agitation movement earlier and let it slowly drip all the coffee to achieve our target extraction rate. So now we can see the powder already dry out. It's 3 minutes 30 seconds. Take off. Yes. It's quite hot to drink, but we can smell a little bit like apricots in the aroma and some black tea. So a clean and juicy acidity. Still quite hot to taste, but you can get some apricots, black tea, some maple syrup and raisin in the finish. As this coffee cools down, in some grind size or some grinder give more to pineapple flavor. Or in our EK43, which you can get a lot more grapes candy like in the flavor when it cools down. It also tastes very delicious in espresso. So if you can make espresso at home, just with a sand roasting. Now start produce more berries, so the apricots turns into a more berries like. If you find too lightweight to fit the pellets, you can also grind like 2 clicks or 3 clicks finer, so you can get a lot syrupy mouthfeel, more intensity in sweetness, but it may have chance to have more bitterness from this coffee. But we love both versions, like the more juicy cup and more sweetness intense cup. Depends on what you're gonna have on the day. You just tune a little bit with your grind size with the same brewing recipe. So we hope you enjoy this coffee. See you next month. Thank you.